Okay, y'all, here's a look at the ingredients that I'll be using for this dish right here. That's the meat, the fajita. How do you pronounce that word? Piccata, I guess. So, yeah, here's a look at the ingredients once again. So, just in case y'all was wondering what that meat looked like, here it is. I got it soaking in some lemon because I'm OCD and I like for my meat to be really clean. So that's what it's soaking in, and that's how it looks. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna start off by cooking the vegetables. I'm gonna put some extra virgin olive oil in this pan so I can cook the vegetables, and I'm also gonna mix that with a little butter, about this much butter. Okay, so I want my vegetables to cook kind of slow. So we have the three different peppers here. We also have some jalapeno peppers and some onion. So I'm gonna cook that slow. And the only thing that I'm going to, as far as seasoning, that I'm going to add to here is just some of this adobo. That's it. So yeah, I'm gonna let this cook down some. Let it cook slow. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove it from the fire. And so this about how much I want it cooked down. So I guess I cooked it for about a good 12, 13 minutes. Less than 15, I know that. I added a little bit more oil to the pan. And we're gonna leave that on low. And so we're gonna start on the meat. So again, I'm just gonna add the adobo, some fajita seasoning. Even though it's a chicken, you can still put it on your beef. And I'm gonna add this here to the pan. Okay, now that my meat has cooked halfway, I only let it cook halfway. I'm gonna drain all of that little nasty little juice down there. I'm gonna drain all that off of here. Okay, now my pan is fresh and clean. So I'm just gonna add some plain hot water, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. And I'm gonna add this fajita seasoning mix to it. Okay, so I'm gonna add my meat to the pan. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and let it cook until it's all done. And the only thing I'm gonna turn it down and let it cook kind of slow because I don't want my meat tough. I don't care if it is steak meat. I don't want it tough. I'm gonna add some green onions to it and some red pepper flakes. And I'm just gonna let it cook for about maybe 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna take it out. So the water almost have evaporated out of here, which is good because that's what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna start on the Spanish rice, and basically this rice is already done. I'm just gonna put my own little spin and my own little seasoning on it. So back here on this here pan, and this is where you want to start to preheat your oven so your sliders can go in there. So I'm gonna heat my oven to 400 and let it go ahead and start the preheat. But back here in this pan, I'm going to put some regular tomato sauce in this pan. I'm going to season that with a little pepper, a little Creole seasoning, and a little crushed red peppers. I'm going to let that go ahead and start to cook. And I'm also going to add some onions to it. So I'm going to let that cook. And then I'm going to add this to that. I don't see no reason why I shouldn't just go ahead and have a nip and listen to me a little music while I'm waiting on these sliders to get done. So I might as well get my dance on. That's the dance that you do when you're waiting on your food to get done. So let me get back into the groove. Okay, so our tomato sauce is ready to go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add the rice to it. And remember, I said that the rice is already pre-cooked. So I just put my own little spin on it, added some tomato sauce to it and some onion and a little seasoning. So the rice is ready. I'm just gonna let it sit over here for a minute. Turn it down on 2. So it's basically warming. Our meat is ready. All of that has boiled out of there, will absorb. So now I'm just gonna add the vegetables to it. So I have my pan. This is butter that I'm using. And I'm gonna put it on the side of the pan and at the bottom of the pan. And excuse the mowing of the lawn. Okay, now that the pan is slightly greased with butter, we're gonna put the sliders, and this is the sliders that I'm using. We're gonna put them at the bottom of the pan. Well, just the bottom of the slider. Y'all, please excuse that mowing. Please, please, please. So sorry about that. Okay, so there we have the bottoms. And so we are going to, and the cheese that I'm using is the sliced hot jalapeno and habanero jack, pepper jack cheese. So we just going to lay down some of this cheese. Okay, so now that I have the cheese down there on the bottom, I'm going to take my steak fajita meat and put that all across here. Okay, so I am going to add more cheese. So this is how it's looking before I add that second layer of cheese. So we are going to add our buns. And we're going to add some butter. And I just have some parsley in here. Gonna add that to the top of our buns. So I'm just gonna cover this and put it in the oven for about 15 minutes until that cheese melt and take it out. Okay, guys, this is the steak fajita sliders. I hope you enjoyed this video with me, and I hope you try this dish. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. But howdy, good people. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How y'all doing today? My name is Miss Stephanie. My channel is Inspiteofcreations. And I'm just coming through, letting y'all know what to expect over here on this channel. Y'all gonna get a lot of laughs. I can tell y'all that from the giddy up. Y'all gonna get a lot of laughs from me because one, I'm goofy and I like to have fun. But my channel is going to be about a lot of cooking videos because I love to cook and I know I can cook. And that's one of the gifts that God gave me. And I like to share that with people. And I like to thrill. Man, do I love to thrill. I'm telling you, I am a labor whore at the Goodwill. Not at the Goodwill, at Plaza Thrift, because Goodwill, baby, I ain't paying $7.99 for no shirt. Oh, no, man. I can go get that shirt for $1.29. Y'all stay tuned for those videos. So that's what y'all basically going to get over here. I'm kind of confused about this little niche thing. Maybe I don't understand what the niche is because I don't know. If God give you a lot of gifts, I don't know how you supposed to just share one. So kind of confused on that. But I'm gonna follow what TP said. That's Tyler Perry. He said, all you need is one yes from God. So I'm gonna follow that and I'm gonna step out on faith and see what happens with that. So yeah, y'all come on in, subscribe, share my content with y'all family. I'm just old auntie. That's all I am. Old auntie in her moo like to have fun. I got kids. I got one grandson. So y'all, hey, you're gonna get a lot from here. You're gonna get mistakes, bloopers, and all kind of stuff. But I guarantee you will enjoy it. So Miss Stephanie, giving a shout out to y'all. Come on through. Till next time.